Welcome back to Midwest Grain and Livestock. We are still harvesting corn. We are still on field 15. I'm not even sure how. We've got to be over half. I've been letting these two 1480s just plug away at this corn. I really haven't changed a whole lot. I purchased a truck and trailer to haul grain to market so that we could get a little operating capital. And I purchased a drill and a massive Ferguson to pull it, which I don't know if we're going to use it. But until we get some money and the loans paid off, this is kind of where we're at for now. And then I also bought a case with some of the money that we got from selling corn. We bought a case disc and a Stager Tiger tractor. The reason I bought the Stager is because of the price. It was it's used, and it's big horsepower, big four-wheel drive tractor, so it can pull a big implement behind it and turn some ground. So that's why we purchased it. We can tab around and take a look at him. There's our other combine on. He's up on the east edge next to the soybeans, and he's cleaning up that corn that got missed. Catching all that. We've got two 5488 IH tractors. One is a four-wheel drive, and the other is a two-wheel drive, and each one's pulling a Brent 440 cart. So they're out there on a course play course, just keeping the combines empty, and then they run the corn up to the silo at the farm. Here's our truck. It's a Freightliner FLE 120. A friend of mine edited this. It's his edit. Originally, the truck was BC Bueller's, but then Tim edited it with stacks and the lights and the wing on it. The bullet trailer is from ATF Modding, and that works really good. That holds 150,000 liters. This is a pretty good combination, this truck and that trailer. So, okay, there's our Stager. I'm not sure who did this, but it's not the 525. This is the it's the Tiger. I got this from. We got some issues with that front sticker. Well, it says 525, but it also says 450. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who did this and released it, but I think I got it from Mod Hub is where I got it. If you go on Mod Hub and search for Stager, you'll find there's probably 4 or 5 Stagers out there for download. And that's the case IH disc that we got. That 5488 should be able to pull that, but just for the time being, I've been working the north end of field 15 while they've been harvesting the rest. There's our little Massey Ferguson that we bought, and Al's Chalmers all crop drill. It's a pretty nice little drill. It hooks up with a 3-point, but I believe it will it plants quite a bit. It does wheat, barley, canola, grass, potatoes, corn, sugar, alfalfa, clover, oats, peas, soybeans. Yeah, it does pretty much everything. It's just a matter of, can you sell it? Can you sell it on this map? And I couldn't answer that right now. And this little Massey Ferguson does have front loader arms, so we could put a front loader on it. And it's a 2-wheel drive. There's our 5488 that came back from dumping. These little Brent carts are pretty nice. As you can see, they do get dirty. I believe they are from, if you're interested in the Brent carts, and I think somebody did ask in the comments, they are available on American Style Modding. FS. I am terrible about remembering websites, but if you just search for American Style Modding, it's like FSASCM.com. I'm probably screwing that up, but I believe that's where I got these 5488s too. So if you're interested in those 5488s, I think that's where they came from. This is, of course, the 4-wheel drive version, and it's a nice little tractor. It has IC controls. It has doors that open. In-cab view is pretty decent. Not quite sure what's going on the floor there. It kind of looks like leather, like tooled leather. I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's a pretty decent little tractor. If I remember right, that gauge on the dash for the fuel does work. So when that goes empty, you're empty. It's just sitting here waiting. Almost. Oh, what the heck? Well, he ran to the end. Fire him up. Get him back to work. Sitting there too. Turn around and stop. Find out. This little bit of corn, I can probably just harvest myself. I have a worker for this. Price of corn. I've only taken basically two loads to market because I needed the money. And when we started hauling corn, it was around $900. You know, and I don't know if that's $900 per ton. Or $900. I really don't know how the game figures the value. Because when you pull the truck across the scale, if that's in pounds, it's not that much. You know? It's like when the truck went across with 150,000 liters in the trailer, it was like 70,000 pounds, if that's pounds, on the scale. 70,000 pounds would be 6 tons, and it's not really adding up as far as I've never understood how it pays or how it calculates what it goes when you take grain market. Yeah, so far this is a pretty cool map. Somebody had commented about the Case IH bouncing around, and I think it actually has something to do with the drive control. I use drive control with my mods, and I like drive control. I've gotten to the point that I am so used to using it that when I don't use it, I get confused. I kind of get lost last year sometime. Part of that drive control was the terrain. It had real terrain. It was like they included a real terrain mod that your tractor didn't have to have a plow spec on for it to act like it. Remember when some tractors had the plow spec and other tractors didn't? So when you were plowing and half of your tractor was over in the plowed earth, it was on a lower plane than the rest of your tractor, so your tractor leaned. And with the newest version of drive control, it basically gave every tractor that. So that if you were plowing, if you gave it a plow texture, that might be how drive control reacts when you harvest a field. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's drive control that's doing that to that combine. It might be that the suspension's too stiff too. I'm not sure. I have never opened the XML up in this particular combine. I kind of like the combine the way it is. Yeah, there's a couple things that probably need to be fixed. A few small things, but for the most part, it's a good little combine, and I like it. It's got really cool animations, and just recently I discovered that all them pulleys on the side of the combine animate. That is freaking awesome. You know, it's not the best texture, but you know what? It's pretty decent. Obviously, the panels are being textured from photographs. I think they are, but they look decent. Attacher joint is off on the front, you can tell. So that needs to be raised. And if you raise the attacher joint, then the header will be too high. You want the header is about at the right location. I think what it really is that intake chute, I guess. So the intake chute on that combine, I think it needs to come down further. And then, with that coming down further, you'll be able to raise the attacher joint up a little bit. I'm just thinking out loud. So, why me? Yeah, these were probably one of my favorite combines in Farm Sim 13, and I was glad when they brought them over in 15. And hopefully, when we get 17 out up and running, somebody will bring her into 17. Oh yeah, there we are. He's over here. Where the hell is he? Still some, I can tell there's corn down at the other end there that has not been harvested. So this is a massive field. Oh my God. With the soybeans, I think what we want to do is once we get those harvested, we want to put all the soybeans in storage. We want to take all the soybeans to market at the same time to get the best price, because just what I was saying earlier with the corn, because I only took like 2 loads to market. And they went from 900 to right now it's down to 500. So I think that's the only way to get maximum value out of your crop is to, you're just going to have to take it all to market at the same time and not mess around taking truckload after truckload after truckload. You just have to take it all at once. So whether we need to get a couple more trucks and a couple more trailers, and we take it all to market at the same time. I think the increased sale price will pay for the truck and trailers. The revenue that's created that you get from the better price of selling, I think it will be well worth it. Go. So that east edge is all cleaned up. The corn we missed today, it's all cleaned up now. So, yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close to being still just waiting. We could probably buy another combine and put him to harvesting soybeans. We could do that. Traffic jam. Decisions for it. Come on, get up here. that the one, 13 did though. So, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Excuse me. We should probably, when he comes back, we'll probably put him going the other direction down that side so that those two combines don't run into each other. That is one bad thing about having two combines working in tandem like this is when they both share a same corner, eventually they're going to run into each other, which is what happened last time when they were kind of traffic jammed on the corner. So far, this is a pretty cool map. It's got, I love this corn texture. They have tassels. And the high voltage transmission lines are neat. I think we'll just stop here for a second while he turns around. he's needed. He has not left this spot, so just go ahead and park him around the field. Migrating birds. Ducks. Truck to bed for now. No, actually, with the current status of things, let's look at purchasing another combine. We've got $84,000. Well, everything down this end is way too expensive because, well, except for that one. I don't remember. I don't remember if that's any good. That sucks. I don't know. It might be junk. I don't remember about this one, if that's any good. That ain't ready. Oh, this one's a mess. I should just get rid of that. That one's a mess. Well, I think we'll probably just go with another case. There's always this one. I know this one works, but then we got to get a header for it. Let's do that. Let's get that. And a header. 640, 645. $635. And somebody asked about this, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever used that I remember. Or there's this one. Holy cow, though. Whew. Maybe this is the one he meant, because that's a 635R. Well, this is a 635 FD. So I think he asked about the 635R. I will have to inquire. He asked if I could put a link up for that header. I sure can, as soon as I figure out which one it is. Because it actually might be inside one of the mod packs. Because there are some John Deere mod packs, and that might be part of it. Let's... Oh, damn, that's the bad thing. I don't have much money to mess with. If I remember right, this is a piece of shit, but it's a $19,000 piece of shit. Yeah, let's buy it. Way to find out. There we go. Well, I mean, it don't look too bad. 635D. I mean, it looks like the picture. Fit pretty good. Huh. Not a bad looking header. Sorry I said that. It actually looks pretty decent. Let's get her out here on the road, huh? Make it fit. Get some soybeans harvested. And this is the John Deere 9750 that I brought in from Farm Sim 13. Basically Frankenstein to 9750 from Farm Sim 13, and John Deere S670, I think is the base combine that I used. We added some animations. Back chopper. There's your straw chute, and you got your chop straw. And the chopper inside there rotates, so you can see it spinning around. I don't believe this one, the doors are not animated. They are on the other one. This was prior. This is when I got it finished. And the doors were separated on their hinges. For some reason, I just couldn't get the doors to animate. I had everything pretty much ready, and then I sent it to CNH Farmer, and he found the problem and got it to animate. I think it was something in the XML. He was able to get it working. So in this version, this was prior to sending it to him, and that's why the price is what it is. And then the other one, he corrected the animations, but then he also gave it realistic value, so realistic price and quantity. So I think the grain hopper holds more than the other one on this one. I think we can run all the way down. I think there is an approach down here on the other end. So let's run down here. It's quieter inside the cab. Some calves. I don't think we have any calves actually, do we? I don't think we do. Oh, we need to unfold it. That internal grain auger has to unfold first. And I think on the other one, I straightened up that auger. say right now it's kind of like it's running into that buddy up on it. On the other one, I straightened it out. Oh, I hadn't noticed that before. There's a. What is that? Oh, sheep. Is it sheep? Maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, here's a small approach. Pretty sure that this still has the combine set up for around the field. Take a quick look. Round to the right. Yes. So close that. Hire a worker. I used the real dust particles on that, which I think that just adds a lot to a combine. I wanted to come over here and see what this exactly is. That kind of looks like a cow-calf operation, because I don't think that icon is sheep. Although, that sure is the wool palletizer, isn't it? So, maybe I'm full of shit. So yeah, that's our sheep. Well, we better go check on the other guys. Okay, he's still just sitting there. Okay. What the hell? I don't know why it does that. Every now and then they just shut off and just like leave. I don't know why it does that. I think it has something to do with auto combine. The auto combine gets frustrated and just says, "Now that I'm done." He's still sitting. Okay. Just keep an eye on him, I guess. Probably have to use the truck. The truck for him, I guess. Soybeans. 50% grain hopper. You know, we get it down one side of the field. Yeah, this combine and that header was a pretty good combination. I wasn't sure about that header, but I don't know. Drainage ditch. Well, in interest of upload time, I think we'll probably end this episode here. We are 40 minutes into the recording. We'll continue on harvesting some soybeans here, and when we come back, we'll hopefully have enough soybeans we can haul some to market. Trying to get them all there at the same time. But I sure appreciate you guys sticking around and watch episodes of this. And we will get back on Oklahoma. That is, there's a few maps that I really enjoy, and I think this is going to be one of them. This is a pretty neat map. I say it's Midwest Grain and Livestock. Just go out to any one of your mod download sites. I think this came from, I think it's actually modsimulator15.com was the website. Yeah. Alright guys, well, this has been Beer at Games and More, and we're going to sign on out of here. Let this combine do its job. We'll catch you on the flip-flop. Later.